This is my ink sample collection. Welcome back in one of my favorite rabbit holes. So, I'm Laura, as I told you a few videos ago, I think. I don't know, most of the time I forget to tell you my name, but you can also read that name in the description of my YouTube channel. So, yeah. I'm back with a collection video. So I already showed you my ink bottle collection, and now I wanted to show you my ink sample collection. And as you can see, it's a bit bigger, like numbers wise. I'm not going to talk as much about these inks as about my bottles because there are so many of them, and I will not show you the tile because there are so many of them, and if I would do, we would be here for a week. So, because I can talk about ink all day. First, ink. I have sorted these alphabetically. Let me get this out of the picture. Oh my gosh, I'm not prepared. First sample, like I said, these are sorted alphabetically, so that I know best what is, like how I can search for them, and I have indicated the actual color on the top of the lid. So first I have Berlin Notebook number 1 blue. Lovely blue. Haven't used it in a pen, I think. I'm not sure. Berlin Notebook green number 3. Also haven't used it yet in a bottle, in a pen. Diatramentus aubergine. I have done some ink exploration with that, but also like I've done ink exploration for the I think 31st in this lineup, but didn't put it in a pen yet. Diatramentus dunkel reseda grün. Dark reseda green or something in English. I have no idea. Diatramentus Fritz Reuter, like a purplish brown. Diatramentus Jane Austen, very similar to dunkel reseda grün, but not the same. Then Diatramentus Sherlock Holmes, boring blue. Diatramentus Schwarz-Grün, also very similar to these two greens, but not the same. Diamine Ancient Copper, lovely. Diamine Autumn Oak. I have used this, like there's not much left. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is too light for me. Diamond 150th Anniversary Blood Orange. By the way, most of these samples I've gotten from Fountainfeder .de, and the other bunch I got from tintenprobe.de. So I'm German. And I'm living in Germany. So I am, of course, ordering at my local people. Diamond 150th Anniversary Burgundy Royale, lovely as well. Haven't used it. Where was I? Diamine. Even if you wouldn't think, there is kind of a system. Diamine Chocolate Brown. Diamine 150th Anniversary Dark Forest. I have used this a lot. I think this is my second sample. I won't buy a bottle of it, but for some time I loved this ink. I absolutely adored it. Diamine Denim. As you can see in this row, a lot of diamond. Diamine Earl Grey. Most of you know that. Diamine 150th Anniversary Espresso. Diamine Evergreen. Diamine Graphite. Then we have Diamine Green Black. You can see this, can't you? Diamine Inkvent Midnight Hour. I don't know of which Inkvent this is, and honestly I don't care. Diamine Inkvent Mulled Wine. Diamine Rustic Brown. Then we have Diamine Skull and Roses. And Diamine Smoke on the Water. This is a heavy sheener, in my opinion. Diamine 150th Anniversary 1864 Blue Black. I'm gonna use this. And then we're moving on with Herba ink. I cannot pronounce that. Café de Ile or so. I'm totally butchering that. Herba Lidete. Oh. Some of them, if they are like the label looks different, I have gotten through a ink swap at one of the Discord servers I'm in, like a German a German Discord server from Inkwitty, and they have organized some like they would send inks in a round, so everybody could get some out and would take some in. So that's how a few of them got to me. Herba Rouge d'Anker. Oh my gosh, my pronunciation is so bad. I shouldn't do that at all. Herba Shogun. Yeah, a black with some gold shimmer. Then we are moving on to my Kaweco inks. Kaweco Caramel Brown. Kaweco Midnight Blue. This looks more like gray on top. I don't know. Kaweco Ruby Red. That's like a punch you in the face red. Kaweco Smoky Gray. KVZ Honey. And then in the same row we also have Laban Aphrodite. So that was the first of these two. Moving on. I needed to drink something. My mouth is dry talking to you. Montblanc Midnight Blue. Montblanc Oyster Grey. Montblanc Toffee Brown. Monteverde Gemstone Olivine. I think that's a lovely ink, but haven't used yet as well. Monteverde Gemstone Sapphire. Punch you in the face blue. Noodlers, now called Southwest Sunset. That's an old sample. Used a bunch, but I'm not so much into like yellows and oranges, like not at all. So yeah. Pelican Edelstein Olivine. And then we are moving on to Pilot Urushizuku Asagao. Lovely blue. Urushizuku Kirisame. Pilot Urushizuku Kuyaku. Pilot Urushizuku Shinkai. That's the blue-black of the higher end line, like the Urushizuku line from Pilot. I think I had two samples of this. That's why there are still like nearly 3 million here. But yeah, not a real fan of this. Like I said in the ink bottle collection video, I love Tsukiyo. Tsukiyo is so good. Pilot Urushizuku Shin Ryoko. Pilot Urushizuku Yamabudo. Of course I had to try that. Platinum Citrus Black. Citrus Black is very interesting. Like, I had this in my Lamy 2000 in extra fine, and it was so dry I didn't want to use it more, but I want to explore it a bit more. It looks weird, like the yellow looks like, I don't know. I don't know if I love it or if I hate it, but it's such kind of an ink. Yeah. Then next, my Robert Oster. Robert Oster Blue Water Ice. Of course, had to get that very early in my fountain pen journey. I heard about that ink. Robert Oster Chocolate. Robert Oster Eucalyptus Leaf. Like you can see, I had kind of a green, like there was a time in my fountain pen journey where I thought like, I need all the green ink. I need to find the perfect green ink. So I have lots of them and lots of them unused. Robert Oster Muddy Dragon. I want to try that. Haven't yet. Robert Oster Purple Chess. I'm fascinated by the ink, but I don't know if it's for me. Robert Oster's Shake and Shimmy Rose Gold Antigua. Here you can see the shimmer. I love that color and I want it to work, but I only had it in one pen, and that was my TWSBI Diamond 580 in Smoke Rose Gold, and it didn't work at all. So I actually thought about putting it in my TWSBI Eco Smoke and Rose Gold, because that boy is a gusher. So yeah. Robert Oster Thunderstorm. Also very interesting, but I don't know if I love it or if I just think it's boring. Haven't used it in a pen yet. Then we have Robert Oster Verde Rio. Verde de Rio. Yeah, olivey green. Don't know if I'm into them. Rora and Klinger. Now we are there. Fern am Bug. Also a red that like more like a strawberry in your face red. It has some highlighter effect on my eyes. I don't know. Rora and Klinger Magenta. The reason why I have so many Rora and Klinger inks, like right now I still have 7. I had a bunch more, like I had all of them. Was that in the very beginning, if you saw my 8 pen questions video, you would know. I was like, I only want to use one ink brand, because then I have all the same ink bottles and that just looks amazing, and I don't want to, like, that's enough for me. Yeah, didn't work out. Rora and Klinger Morinda. But what I have to say is that I learned a lot from that. Rora and Klinger Permanent Blue. It's not a permanent ink. It's just called Permanent Blue. Like, I don't know why. But it's a lovely blue. Yeah, so whatever. Rora and Klinger Sepia. Because in the beginning, I don't really like that ink. I don't know. At the very beginning, I thought like, oh, I need to explore everything from that brand. I bought ink samples from Rora and Klinger, like every single ink they had. And I learned a lot, like I said before, because especially which colors I don't like, I learned. So yellows, I'm not into yellows. I'm not into magentas or like bright pinky things. Yeah, I'm also not so much into these punch green colors. I don't know. My tastes, of course, change over time, but Rora and Klinger Smaragdgrün. Like I said, punch green. Rora and Klinger Verdura. I don't know if this really looks like vegetables. I don't know. I can't see that. Sailor Manyo Haha. So good, but very light. Nothing for my like night journaling sessions. Sailor Manyo Ume. I love this ink. Maybe I need a bottle of this. But like I said last time, I already have like Oxblood and Writer's Blood from Diamond, and they are close. So yeah, don't know if I need like 10 inks out of the same color family, like close color family and everything. Verangoul Alice, very interesting ink, light blue, very light in a pen, but with lovely gold shimmer, not sheen, shimmer. And last but not least, Verangoul 12th Night, a rosa, pink, do you say pink in English? With a blue shimmer, as you can see here. Yeah, blue shimmer. Yeah. So, that was it. Quick and dirty. My ink sample collection. I hope you had fun. I hope you want to follow me along also the next times when I'm posting a video. If you want to know when I'm posting a video, because I am not committing to any video schedule, like, you should hit the subscribe button. And if you want to know more about any of these inks, feel free to comment below. If you have any suggestions for me, also please comment below. And if you just want to be nice as well, comment below. Hit the like button if you want to, if you would be so nice. And I will see you next time in another, or as well in this rabbit hole. Bye.